Stay up. Stay up, you piece of crap. This is on, isn't it? Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Tom, and today I have another episode of Weird and Wonderful Animals for you. Christmassy. Tinsel. I wanted to have a light, some Christmas lights on here. I could barely get this tinsel up, so we've got this instead. Isn't this cute? You will have seen this in the video I posted Thursday. I don't know what I just touched. I touched something. Thursday, showing you all my Christmas decorations. Isn't it fun? And I've got a hat on. And my glasses for once. A hat on. I have about 50 million different hats, so each video I'm making before Christmas and a bit after Christmas, I'll be wearing a different hat. So anyway, let's get to the video. This time we have a land animal. Thought, you know, see last time. There's surprisingly most of the animals on the list I made the other week are sea animals, because we don't really know a lot about them. This week is a land animal, and it is called the Tarsier. I did look at the Latin name for these wonderful creatures. I didn't even begin to attempt to announce it because it was so long, and there was letters where, you know, I didn't really think that a W and X went together, but you know, there you go. I'm going to virtually throw 10 awesome facts through the screen, hit you on the head, until you pass out. And then I'm going to draw the animal, the Tarsier, and name it because... Let's start with a picture of these amazing animals. Alliteration. Even more alliteration. Okay, here's a picture. Again, these are so cute. Well, you know, maybe not. But some of the facts I have might disturb you a little bit, so let's just get... I don't actually remember the facts, but I wrote that down in my script. So let's say it and let's get on with the facts, shall we? Factorino number 1. Tarsiers, I don't really know how to pronounce it actually. Tarsiers, I'm going to say Tarsiers or Tarsiers. Tarsiers are a primate that have the largest eyes of any mammal in relation to its body size. So, you know, like elephants, quite big bodies, tiny eyes. They are actually 16 millimeters in diameter. Now, you know what a diameter is, maths, you know. You know the old saying, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, around the circle, pi times d, you know, pi times d, whatever. I'm not here to do maths. So 16 millimeters long is one of their eyes, so that's quite big. And that is actually 9.5 times the size of a spaghetti strand, not long ways, but in thickness, right? That's quite small. So if they have the largest eyes of any mammal compared to their body size, and it's that small, we must have tiny eyes, I'm just saying. Nevertheless though, they are so big in relation to their body size that they can't move their eyes. Like, you know how we can go like they can rotate? They can't do that because they're so big. Fact number 2. One thing they can rotate is their neck. You know how owls can like do that? Well, obviously they can't rotate 360 degrees, otherwise they'd have a broken neck. But owls can rotate 180 degrees either direction, and so can tarsiers. Wish I could do that. It would proper freak people out when you're walking in front of them. You're like... That would be so funny. The reason they rotate their neck in this way is to remain quiet. Number 3. They want to remain silent because they are actually carnivorous and they are lethal, heard the word, lethal, ambush predators. They actually catch their prey like birds or insects or bats even. They catch their prey with a leap. They leap from the tree they're in and catch the prey in mid-air. Rewind to the picture and now just think about what I've told you. Doesn't add up, does it? You think you know a person, I'm just saying. Number 4. Tarsiers are nocturnal. They come out at night, but they do have day activity. So even though they hunt at night and like eat at night and everything, they still awake in the day. I mean, obviously they're not awake all day, otherwise they'd never sleep. I'm just rambling. And they're also arboreal. I think that's how you pronounce that. Arboreal, which means they're tree dwellers. It's really like a layman's term, Trina. I just thought I'd use the term arboreal to seem smarter. That's all there is to that fact. I mean, I'm not an expert, so I'm literally just reading from the script right here. And I can't remember the rest of them, that's why I'm reading from a script. Number 5. I'm also illiterate. The way they communicate is via noise. I just said via, not via noise. And they can actually, some of them are actually able to hear up to 91,000 kilohertz. That's not correct, it's 91 kilohertz, 91,000 hertz. Now, in comparison, humans can hear 20,000 hertz, which is 20 kilohertz. So I would like play you a clip of something that's 91 kilohertz, but you wouldn't be able to hear it because we can't hear them. Do you get what I'm saying? I know, it's just, I'll just move on. Factoid number 6. I don't know why I'm doing this. Number 6. Their gestation, that's a really tricky word to say when you say it in confident ways. Their gestation period is about 180 days, which is 6 months, give or take a few days, and that's quite a long time for animals. Usually animals only have like a month or so. And when they have come to the end of their pregnancy, that's what gestation means, how long you're pregnant for in layman's terms. I'm just a really smart person. Please believe that. When they come to the end of their gestation period, they will only ever give birth to one baby at a time. I mean, they won't have one baby in their life, they'll have like multiple, but they'll only give birth to one, I'm not from Wednesbury, one baby a year. I get it, I totally understand it, don't like children either. Surprisingly, the babies, after just one day, usually it takes a couple months for like puppies or something, after one day, the babies can do everything that the adults can do. Their eyes are completely open, they're covered in fur, they can climb trees like really high. I mean, they're like Superman people, you know, like Amazons, like Wonder Woman, great film by the way. So yeah, they can do everything that the I was gonna say humans. They can do everything that adults can do, like climb, get drunk. It's my poor excuse for a joke. So I'm running dry. And then after 2 months, the babies leave their mothers. Like, you know how maybe Dumbo elephants. No, Dumbo octopus from last week's video. You know how they leave straight away? Well, they leave 2 months after, so it's not that bad. Factoid number 7. The reason they leave is because they're very solitary. Don't know what that means. It means they like to be on their own. So some have been known to stay in families, but most of them are loners. I'm relating to this animal quite a lot. And get this right. I completely floored when I read this. They each one single tarsier. Look at the picture, how small they are. One single tarsier needs 1 whole hectare of land as its own. That is the same as 1 New York block. Now, I'm not from America, so I'm going to use a better example that I found that is relatable to all of us. We can all picture this if you just go and Google for a sec. Now, 1 hectare is the same as 2 times the area of Bill Gates' house. Here's a picture of Bill Gates' house. I want to live there. Now, a tarsier needs 2 lots of those just to feel comfortable. Greedy. Wow. You look at people like Bill Gates' house and then you look at your own house and you go, I'm poor. Never mind, let's move on. Factoid number 8. Male tarsiers, very much like the males of our race, have often been known to start quite vicious fights over nothing, and it more often than not leads to death. I would like to say that's not the same for humans, but I can't right now, given the state of the world. Come on, guys, sort yourself, pull yourself together. Why does everything in this world always lead to fighting? Stop the fighting, people. One thing that they do differently to us when we fight is when a baby comes into their territory, they'll kill it. So we don't do that, or at least I hope we don't do that. No? Okay. Number 9. Factoid number 9. Tarsiers are one of the most shyest animals on the earth. I'm relating to this so much. And some have been known to commit... Oh God. I completely forgot about number 9. Okay, brace yourself for this. This is going to get deep in a minute. Some Tarsiers, because they're so shy, have been known to commit suicide from the touch of a human. They will actually bang their heads on a tree to crack their skulls because their skulls are so very thin. Wow. Very, very relatable to this society, don't you think? Ooh. I think the Tarsiers should be the new face of mental health and depression and anxiety, because they fit very well. They are very shy, they get very depressed, and they will kill themselves when they are feeling stressed. And I think that that is the perfect animal to represent what we're going through as a society. I mean, not all of us, obviously, not all of us have depression, but I think that's a really good example of what some of us feel like inside, who are introverted, who are suffering from mental illness, depression or anxiety. So people who are suffering from depression, social anxiety, I suffer from social anxiety a lot. Just to let you know, me along with every single Tarsier in the world are with you. We understand and we are totally with you. We feel your pain. Let's move on from something that is not to be taken lightly and move it on to something more comedic. It's not going to work, is it? I've been trying my whole career, which isn't even a year yet. It's not even a career, let's be honest. I'm trying my whole career to make this funny, and it's not funny. I have to watch these back, you know, and don't laugh. Fact number 10. They are really not cut out for life in captivity, which is why you don't see them in zoos very often, because it's really difficult to replicate their feeding conditions and their living conditions. Because imagine this, right? A zoo wants to bring 3 Tarsiers into their zoo to attract more people. They need 6 of Bill Gates' house. Just, that is if that was a zoo, that would fill the entire zoo. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way they could do that. And let's be honest, Bill Gates' house probably cost millions of pounds. It's going to cost bajillions of pounds to get 6 Bill Gates' house. It's preposterous. It's just preposterous. Now it's time to draw. I'm going to be honest, this is not an easy animal to draw, I'm just going to say. This is the picture I'm going to use for my themes. Isn't it lovely? Oh, that's really annoying, it's making noise. Let us draw this Tarsier, shall we? Okay, 3, 2, 1, start drawing. Alright, so I've been drawing for about 8 minutes now, and I don't want to do any more because I'm bored. And this is quite a difficult animal to draw because, you know, it's not just like a blob like the Jumbo Octopus was. So I think I've done my best with the time I gave myself. I'm sweating, which is how you know I've done my best, right? I'm stressed and sweating. So here is mine. I don't know what to call it yet. Let me just think of a quick name. It's a girl. Tilda. Tilda, like Tilda Swinton. Tilda Swinton, the Tarsier. Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture that I drew from. Okay, here's Tilda Swinton, the Tarsier, and here's mine. I'm very proud of this. Like, it's by no means. Mine looks like he's wearing a hat. She was wearing a hat. So here is, once again, Tilda Swinton, the Tarsier, and here's Tilda Swinton, the Tarsier. Isn't it funny? So here's some of the things that I don't like about it. The awkward fingers, the fact that it just stops. The fact that it looks angry, it looks like it's got the brain exposed. I just wanted to simulate a bit of fur. But don't you think it looks funny? I think that's quite good compared to other artwork that I've done in the past, which I ain't showing you because you'll like turn to stone from how ugly it is. So don't you think this is amazing? I think this is I'm quite proud of this. Even though it looks like an angry beaver that wants to attack you. Actually, it looks like a raccoon, don't you think? It looks like an angry raccoon that's just gone through your bins and it just like wants to murder you or something. So there we have it. We have Tilda Swinton the Tarsier. Isn't a Tarsier a really like fascinating creature? Who knew something so cute would be so shy that it killed itself? That is so sad. I just thinking about it, it's really sad. But anyway, relish in the fact that I was able to produce this. Relish in the fact I've got a cool hat on. This lovely tinsel that's wonky and lopsided. And have a great day. Send me a picture of a Tarsier. I don't mind. I'm going to go now. I'm going to show everyone the picture of Tilda Swinton the Tarsier. And hope you learned something. And please give some love to this video. Subscribe, comment, do all that jazz. And I'm going to go. See you later. Bye.